Eddie Acosta always loved being on a team. His younger brothers Anthony and Tyler were his go-to teammates in backyard games. When Eddie made the Bemidji High School football team, Tyler couldn't wait for Friday nights. Watching him play was the best, says Tyler. Eddie grew up watching Beaver football, a team where his father set records as a halfback in 1976. A decade later, when those records fell, Eddie, just a boy, told his father, "Don't worry, Dad, I'll get your records back." And he did. Today, you'll find Eddie and his father on Bemidji State's list of rushing leaders. As a freshman, Eddie, number 34, played backup until All-American Chris Myers got injured. In his first big game, a showdown with St. Thomas, Eddie was so nervous he forgot to pack his cleats. Even so, Eddie stunned everyone, and St. Thomas fell hard. He rushed for some 200 yards and I don't know how many touchdowns, says teammate Ryan Welly. He just had a monster of a game. From then on, Eddie had a way of bringing fans to their feet. In a big game with Winona State, he cut back on an opening play and ran for an 80-yard touchdown. "I thought the Jet was going to crumble. The place was crazy," says longtime Beaver fan Doug Life. Eddie the Jet t-shirts started popping up around town and fans swelled the stands. His first 2 years, he rivaled any running back in the nation at our level, says teammate Brian Stoffel. Whenever Eddie had the ball, it was a good thing for the Beavers. Mom Sally remembers when younger brother Anthony joined the Beavers. In their first game together, Eddie handed the ball to Anthony for a 63-yard touchdown. "An Acosta to an Acosta," boomed the announcer. "I was really proud of both of them," says Mom. Once at a pregame meal, Eddie announced, "Dad, I'm going to break your 5-time touchdown record tomorrow." The next day, with his father watching, Eddie scored 5 touchdowns in regulation time and a 6th in overtime. He shattered all the records, and his teammates basked in his success because he was such a good friend, says retired coach Richie Honor. Today, he and his wife Jenny live in Kansas City with their 2 children, Eddie IV and Ellie. Eddie remains one of the best ever NCAA Division II, ranking 20th all-time nationally in rushing yards and 28th all-time in all-purpose yards. He was named the 2001 NSIC Player of the Year, a 2-time NSIC First Team selection, a Harlan Hill candidate, and a 2-time All-American Team selection. His name remains all over the record books as the Beavers' most prolific running back. Eddie was inducted into Bemidji High School's Hall of Fame, and he and his dad have been honorary captains for BSU football. Eddie is a product of this community, says brother Anthony. We all were, and there's something special about that.